Okay, here's the situation. I made a meme index. You want to read up about how we did it, how the AI is structured. You want to read up on all the MEMP formulas. That's all there. You can read the report. That is not what this video is about. This video is just about giving you, the people, what you want. And what you want, of course, is a top 10 list. And this is not my personal opinion. This is the opinion of science, of statistics. This is objective truth, or at least as close as we can get to it. Number 10, you've got the American Chopper argument meme. Paul Sr., he's angry at Paul Jr. because he was late. So Paul Jr. is throwing a chair around. Why did this go viral when it did? Probably because the show had a new series. There's a new series for the first one in years around March. This goes viral in April. Big surprise. I mean, these images aren't actually from the new series, but you know, it's all connected. What does this tell us? It tells us that the meme audience is getting more sophisticated, aren't they? 5 panels, 1 meme. You show this to someone 10 years ago, they would lose their mind. Right, speaking of 10 years ago, number 9 is Confession Bear. That's right. If you thought that impact font memes were dead, you would be wrong, because Confession Bear still very much alive. And you see, the thing about the modern meme economy is very volatile. Things go up and things go down in a matter of days. This is too much for some people. Some people want familiarity. They don't want to ride the waves, okay? They just want to enjoy the same memes they've known for years. Why this one in particular? It's a very flexible premise. You can just whack in any opinion, any anecdote, and more importantly, it's got a picture of a guilty looking bear. Number 8, Gru's Plan, featuring Gru from that film with the Minions in it. Now this is really pushing the boundaries. This is an innovation in memes. See, what you'd have in the past, you might have a 3-panel comic with a mediocre punchline, but now what you can do is you can just repeat the 3rd panel. You've got a 4-panel comic, but the punchline seems funnier because it's repeated, because repetition is something to do with comedy. Anyway, if you didn't know the original plan, he was trying to steal the moon or something. Spoiler. Number 7, Distracted Boyfriend, the most famous stock photograph of 2017. It's still around in 2018. It was the first to truly bring object labeling to the mainstream, right? It's paved the way for many object labeling memes. A fun bit of trivia about this from 2018 is that a version of this meme was banned by the Swedish advertising regulators because they said it was objectifying women. This is a problematic meme. Number 6 is the epic handshake. 2 arms uniting from, of course, the first Predator film. Now, you can look at a trend. This is not some flash in the pan meme. This has got the sort of increasing waves pattern. Clearly signifies it's going to be around for a while. This meme is what we need to unite us, right? Right now, the world is divided. Your country is divided. Your mind is probably divided. But this meme is the antidote to that. 2 groups uniting together over something else. Admittedly, sometimes they're uniting over their hatred of a 3rd group. Let's not worry about the details. The point is the overarching message is usually positive. Number 5 is Lisa Simpson's presentation. I call this the apex presentation meme because there are so many very similar memes. You've got the Bernie Sanders presentation, the Paul Ryan presentation. You've got Obama with a sign, Trump with a bill. Anyone who stood in front of a blank surface for the last 2 years, someone's turned it into a meme. Why does this particular one stand out? It's pretty simple. It's because it features an 8-year-old cartoon character. Not very controversial. Any real person, especially a politician, people are going to have strong opinion. What you want is a nice, uncontroversial person to star in your meme because that helps it spread far and wide. It doesn't offend anyone. Also, this meme has got a very nice colour palette. As you can see, this all kind of frames it, and the colour, red and the blue and the yellow there. Much better colour palette than all the others. Number 4, the expanding brain meme. This is a meme for intellectuals like you and I, you know. We don't just want one joke in our memes. We can handle 2, 3, 4, 5, sometimes, you know, more than that. This is the Breaking Bad of memes. Number 3, Surprised Pikachu. Everyone's favourite Pokemon looking surprised. What are the pros and cons to this meme? The pros are, well, you know, it's got this recognisable, cute character, bright colours, very clear emotion, one of the basic emotions, very simple premise. The con is, it's not really adding anything new, is it? It's confusing as to why this would do so well, and if you've read the report, you'll know that I suspect it could be a case of meme fraud. Not going to get into it now. Okay, number 2, is this a pigeon from everyone's favourite 90s anime, the Brave Fighter on Sun 5? Okay, now this image had been circulating for years. People have been laughing at it, but then some savvy meme entrepreneur came along, noticed that there was a current trend towards object labelling memes, and thought, I'm going to take that image, repackage it as an object labelling meme, and boom, the second most successful meme of the year. Number 1, the most prominent meme of 2018 is is Drake's preference. I know everyone calls this the Drake meme or the Drake template. I'm putting my foot down. We need a proper naming convention. You can't just call it the Drake meme because there's like literally at least 3 quite prominent Drake memes out there, and you know, Drake's a young guy. There's going to be more Drake memes in the future. We've got to have something that can distinguish properly. It's going to be one of my key takeaways for everyone from this list is call it Drake's preference. 219 million views this got, you know, just based on our data. Almost certainly underestimating the true total. It's just based on the data we have, which is 400,000 images. You can read more about that on the website if you want, iimemindex.com. Got any thoughts, suggestions, comments? You know, you can get in touch to us, one of the social medias or on the website. Let us know, that would be appreciated. Cheers.